This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok.
So yung genre mo really is a wide plethora of different types of music. Kumbaga wala kang problema sa new wave, wala kang problema sa metal, wala kang problema sa alternative. You'll take in whatever is good.
Yes, music was played around the house. My mom played a lot of ABBA, Air Supply, and Barry Manilow. Amongst other stuff, those ones stuck to mind. And all
Music
of
ni JJ
that
yun,
na mga 60s and 70s na mga folk rock. Mga ganon.
Galing! Eh, your dad?
My dad listened to a lot of instrumental, mga rumba and stuff.
Wow.
He liked that stuff.
Wow.
So I gravitated to what my mom, yung mga very depressing na love songs. I love those. And people give me crap for that. And I was like,
Don't Cry For Me, Argentina rin ang mami mo, I bet.
yes.
No?
But yung mga tipong, yung mga...
Lost in love and I don't know.
Mga tipong torn between two lovers.
Yan!
Tsaka
Yan!
yung sad to belong. Yung mga,
Yeah! Cause it's to belong to someone else when the right one
yung mga
comes
depressing
along.
na I get a kick out of that. And people be like, why? Or when I worked in retail for the longest time, I would play that. Yung mga customers, it never fails every day. It's like, I have not heard that song since I was a child. And I would always remember that. And great thing about yung mga ganon, music really does bring people all together.
Yes!
I have this family that came from Brazil, hardly a word of English. An ABBA song came on, yung Winner Takes It All.
Uh-huh.
They sang along with it in perfect English. And I was like, wow.
Speaking of ABBA, they are gearing up for a reunion.
I heard the song, actually not bad.
Not bad. Alam mo kung ano pang, speaking of Air Supply naman, di ba Jay, as of this taping, yung new single ng Jonas Brothers, sounds like, Lost in Love. Yung chorus part nila, talagang parang Lost in Love and I don't.
Yung formula kasi, it's
Yun eh.
very universal.
Alam ko na, Chi, kung bakit naging emotional tayo. Yung music na nakasurround sa atin eh. Kasi sa bahay, ganun din eh. Mami ko naman talagang, don't cry for me, Argentina.
I texted my mom like, yung coworker ko, he was playing a prank on his mom. Pinilitan niya yung picture nung dad nila with Freddie Fender.
Okay.
So, and we talked about Freddie Fender. Then I played his greatest hits and I sent to my mom, Mom, your favorite song. It was Before the Next Teardrop Falls.
Wow.
And she's like, wow, that's my favorite song.
Eh, yung mga sisters mo naman, what music did they grow up listening to?
My eldest sister was more into new wave and the goth rock
Okay.
stuff. Yung youngest sister ko, she's more indie.
Define indie, and was this indie Pinas style or indie dito na?
Both.
Okay.
She did... Actually, siya lang yung nagkaroon ng album among us back home sa Pilipinas. She, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew yung unang album niya.
That was their only album.
Okay.
So she was playing the scene for a while.
So, okay. And then nagkaroon sila ng pilin ng album. So, dalawa kayong pumasok sa music out of the three of you? Or
My
even
eldest sister and I, we had a band here.
Here na. Pero sa Pinas,
They had their own band and I had my own. Sometimes mag-feelan ako sa kanila kung hindi pwede yung youngest sister ko. But very seldom.
wow, this is getting very, very interesting. Pero bago yan, ano muna ang unang 45 or LP na binili mo?
With my own money, my first cassettes were, kasi my mom did not like the fact that I borrowed stuff. So my first
Ever ha? First ever talaga.
Tears for Fears, The Hurting,
What?
and Shout at the Devil, Motley Crue.
Yes. Dalawa, binili mo kagad? Okay. Magkabilang, pero magkabilang ano yun eh. Yung tunog nun, very different genre eh, di ba? How?
That spoke to me. Alam mo, to this day, yung The Hurting album by Tears for Fears, that's still highly regarded.
Galing.
You know.
The Hurting, alam mo, so nung panahon na yon, nung lumabas yung 1983, so 84, grade 7 ako, booking. You Suffer the Children, favorite song ko ron. Talagang, lahat, no? Suffer the Children, Pale Shelter,
Yung,
Mad World.
so, I was playing this, yung dahil nga hinirap ko sa dahil I was really into it. I remember hearing yung favorite track ko is the last track. Shoot, bakit nag-draw ko ng blank? Start of the Breakdown.
Okay. Start of the Breakdown.
Nung play siya, bakit parang I gravitated yung melancholy ng song.
This day.
Hindi ko na-get kung bakit I liked it. Then I later on, yung anniversary ng album, nung in-explain nila, it was his dad's arthritis. Ice in his veins was his
Yun ang ibig sabihin nun.
So it got deeper and that's like, wow.
Grabe, no?
When people talk about Tears for Fears, like everybody loved the songs from the Big Chair. Ako, The Hurting talaga. Yung turning point yun eh, yung songs from the Big Chair. Kasi if they didn't do that, hindi sila, they wouldn't break sa They could still remain artists.
Right.
And still stuck to their craft but not go anywhere. Yun ang talagang nila sa mainstream.
Yeah. Pero ang galing eh, no? Tears for Fears. The Hurting album talaga, one of the best albums na ginawa. Tsaka ang daming hits. Well, para sa atin, maraming hits. Tapos, Shout at the Devil, bakit yon?
Yung cousin namin, he introduced us to hard rock and metal. And I had to have my own copy and yung songs talagang it just like, it sounded different than anything back then. So I just like I had to have this. Yung taboo of being,
May backmasking pa ng mga panahon na yun eh.
At the time I was like fascinated by it kasi I studied in OLGM which they were Protestants, so hindi nila inano yung religion. So
wait, OLGM, Our Lady of Grace Montessori?
They're not Catholics. They're Protestants.
Saan ang Our Lady of Grace Montessori?
Yung ako, giniba na yun sa may Don Mariano Marcos sa Avenue sa Quezon City. Pero maraming mga Montessori, pero that's where I was at.
Sa may Commonwealth, di ba? Anong batch ka ron?
86.
Batch 86 high school?
No, elementary.
Elementary 86.
Then I went to Claret.